Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm here now, right on time today, unlike usual, and getting straight into Minecraft because, yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're back to playing Minecraft and just working on the world. Last time when we left, we were pretty much halfway through finishing the quarry section here. And today what we're gonna do mostly, I don't know why my mouse is so insensitive right now. It's very clunky right now. Whatever, 51, whatever. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. It's kind of laggy for me right now. I'm gonna switch to game capture for a sec, give me a moment. Please detect. Yes, it detected. Nice. That's a little better. So anyway, what I was saying, today we're just gonna farm some wood, finish the scaffolding on the quarry, and just dig for a while. Like, that's really it. It's not going to be very content, but here, hey, I'm here to interact. Like, I'm mostly just gonna be digging. I can read chat. Yeah. So if you'd like, you know, drop your comments in chat. Let me know how your day is going. Say hi. It's always fun that way. Right, let's make a single shovel. Did my mouse sensitivity in general just get dropped or something? Maybe I'm just out of it. I haven't been at my computer pretty much all day, which is unusual for me. Like, normally I get up and I'm already at my computer to do shit, because most of my life happens digitally, ironically. But today that wasn't the case. Today I went to the gym and worked out in the morning, and then later during the day basically I came home from the gym and started cooking and just spent the rest of the day cooking. I love cooking, it's really fun. It's really just a calming, happy activity for me. So I cook a lot. And yeah, today I first finished making pomelo skin candy. Which turned out great, by the way. It's not completely finished, it needs to dry for a while, which it would be faster if I had a food dehydrator, but I don't need a food dehydrator, so I don't have one. Yeah. And that was pretty much my morning today. Not my morning, my afternoon. Was making those candies and slowly reducing down the liquid that they seeped in before. Until they were just a bit of liquid, a little bit of water left inside the actual fruit. And yeah. And none around them anymore, and now I'm just letting them set and letting the sugar crystallize, which will then render some nice squishy, hopefully squishy, slightly crunchy candy. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the results. I've never done this before, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I might post on Insta if they turn out nicely, but I've not been very active on there recently. Instagram just isn't... It's not a very convenient platform for me. I'm not... Like, I hate to admit it, but I've recently come to the realization that I'm not very much of a influencer, you know what I mean? I don't really enjoy putting a lot of myself out there on the internet, and a lot of the interactions I've received after doing so have really not helped that. I think in part it's also just that I don't have any content creator mutuals. Like I don't have any other accounts that I follow that follow me that I really click with. I mean, there's a couple really nice people that I've met through social media and who seem really, really nice and cute and just nice people. But even then, it's not like I'm friends with them. It's not like I'm mutual. It's not like we've ever talked much. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really fit into that like influencer-esque social sphere on Instagram. It's also just that a lot of like my personality traits that might be interesting to watch, quote unquote, I just don't want to commodify them, you know? Like, for example, I'm trans, and like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy having some fun with that and all that, but obviously it also still makes me very deeply uncomfortable when people interact or watch because I'm trans and they like to have fun with that. Like, that's creepy. It's not comfortable for me. I mean, it's a big difference whether I'm having fun with me being trans or whether people are having fun with me being trans. Like, yeah. Also, just when you put something out on the internet, anyone can interact with it however the fuck they like. And that pretty much means you lose control over what you've put out there. And you're not getting that control back, ever. You can delete it, someone might have saved it, someone might still have access to it. Maybe the fucking Wayback Machine saved it or some bullshit, and it's archived. You know? It's never not going to be there. And it's never going to be fully under your control. And that's not always the greatest feeling. It's, for example, it's the reason why I don't have my webcam on today, because I'm just... I've been to the gym today, I've been busy all day, I didn't have time to shave, I didn't have time to do my makeup, I didn't even have time to take a fucking shower. So I'm just not comfortable putting my face out onto the internet at the moment. So I'm not doing that, right? At the same time, I do really enjoy making content in general and generally putting myself out here. Like, it is fun. But it's not always very fun. It has its ups and downs, very much so. Wait, do I still need ladder? Yeah, I do need ladders still, okay. Because we have lots and lots of sticks, we may as well do that now. And sure, we need some logs anyway. Let's make some sticks to make fences. And then we run all the way around the house because I haven't put a crafting table inside it yet, and I'm smart. Yes. Alright. There we go, that's all connected up. Speaking of which, I guess I should put a crafting table inside the house now, shouldn't I? Let's go pick that one up. It's not gonna look good just sitting out there anyway. Now, we still need glass for these windows. We wanted these windows to have glass, at least the out-facing ones. I think I still have some in the chest though. don't think I need to make more at the moment. Not sure. And then after that, I guess it's pretty much finished. It's kind of ironic that most of my buildings are made of stone predominantly. But then the one that actually mines stone, yeah, we have glass panes, nice, is made of wood. But I like it that way. Like, I think it makes sense in a weird way. I could build like a little crane platform-ish thing. Feel like that might be fun, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it. Alright. And we're leaving these blank because, well... Actually, no. Let's not. Let's fill them in. No likey drafts. Alright. And then... we're just gonna drop down while it's still deep enough to... shallow enough to do so. And with that, we can get rid of the staircase as well. And we can do what I like doing the most. Diggy diggy hole. I wonder whether this hole will render enough resources to pay off for the digging investment. Because so far, I think we found a little bit of iron last time. And we're finding some coal now, but I don't think it's enough to cover for the tools that I've invested into it so far. So my goal for today is basically just to get this hole deep enough that if you jump off the top platform of the quarry, you'll die. I know I'm smart. I set very logical goals. Yeah. So I'm planning on commissioning someone to make a little like 2D character model so that when I don't turn on my webcam, which will happen every now and then, I'm not always comfortable turning on my webcam streaming. I can basically just have like a little bubble head, not quite VTuber because my computer can't handle that, and also I'm not interested in being a VTuber. But I can have a little like at least bubble head in the corner. So this isn't just Minecraft footage, but yeah. Gosh, I have a massive headache right now, which is weird. Because I've had enough water, I've had enough caffeine. Not caffeine withdrawal. I have a headache and I'm a little bit dizzy. I've had enough water to drink today. I've eaten enough. but I have a headache now. It's strange. I can't quite seem to focus my eyes. That's concerning. But I think I'll be okay. Might just be a panic attack incoming or something. Probably not though. I wouldn't be able to talk like this if it was. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna come back with... I think I can still afford 2 or 3 pickaxes, but I think I'm gonna just do 2. But that would have to yield a lot of iron at this rate, because that's, what, 1 pickaxe every 2 layers. Is it really that much? Wait, 16 by 16 is brain fart, okay. So let's just make 2 pickaxes and get back to it. Oh yeah, and also I need to make some chests so I can just store the quarry's resources on site. It'd also be good if I could maybe go hunting for an ocean monument, because I could use some sponges for this, let's be real. Sooner or later I'm going to run into underwater pockets of, well, water, and those sponges will come in very useful if I can find some. But for now we're just gonna dig. Let's do cobble 1 chest, dirt 1 chest, and resources, miscellaneous resources another. Because let's be real, there's gonna be a lot of cobble, and there's gonna be a lot of dirt. Now I think as a rule of thumb, we're gonna also take resources in the wall, and just leave the craters. I wonder if it's safe for me to just stay here in the quarry and just keep digging. I don't have any I could make torches. I have plenty of wood and plenty of coal. So sure. That way we can at least illuminate what's down here. And we should theoretically be safe from anything but spiders in the first place, so we'll be fine. Because only spiders can actually fit through the 1.5 block gap. And I guess baby zombies could as well. But I don't think they can even trigger onto me if they don't see me. Let's place all the torches on the ground so that when I mine they just get picked up. Because the thing is, I don't want to have to go back and remove them from the walls, but I don't want torches on all my walls. I don't think the zombies are smart enough to pass up the stairwell. But if they are, we're gonna have a bad time. They are. Interesting. Well, still safer to stay down here than to make a run back. I mean, at least down here, if I get blown up by a creeper or something, it's not gonna cause any actual damage. If I get blown up on the way back, then I'm gonna have to fix aesthetic damages. Well, let's go just lock down the gate for now. We're gonna need to put some actual gates in there. Let's make those now. Gates wood, right, I need more wood for that. So we're also gonna need some more sticks. We're actually gonna need more sticks than that. So I'm gonna need another piece of wood. Okay, cool. Yep. Oop. Cool. So now in theory, we are completely safe. Now, we don't want mobs spawning on the walls either, right? So... torches! Torches good. I like torches. Man, killing mobs really uses a lot of durability on the axe. Wait, creepers are full height, right? Creepers aren't 1.5 blocks tall. They're 2 blocks tall, right? Oh well. Right. Hey, would you look at that? My last pickaxe broke just as sunrise started setting in. Isn't that nice? There is a worrying amount of creepers over there. And I do not like that. Well, I can still sleep. I mean, I didn't plan to, but that works. Do I still have these stone picks kicking around. I may as well use those up. And then there's also the question, do I make more iron picks or do I start living off stone picks? Because we're not finding much in the way of iron at the moment. And it's a little bit wasteful to just punch whatever I have down that hole. But at the same time, it's also kind of wasteful of my time to use stone picks for that. It is the logical choice in terms of resource though, because, well, the quarry is essentially an infinite source of stone. Not literally infinite, but practically. Functionally infinite. You know, in the same way that the universe is functionally infinite. Gonna break any second now. Yep. And there goes number 2. It's not that much slower, is it? Is it slower at all? I don't think it is. Okay. Yeah, we're down to stone then. I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole, we're digging a hole. God, I remember when Minecraft was a relatively new thing. And it was trending. Like that must have been, what, 2013 maybe? Wait, I think I can mine this with? Yes, I can. Nice. Like, it hadn't been out for a really long time yet. Basically, I remember in 2012, one of my old, like, childhood friends who I met in, like, gosh, what was it? 2nd grade. And then in 3rd grade, I changed classes between 2nd and 3rd grade, and he transferred back over between 3rd and 4th grade, which was still 2011. And I remember being over at his place, because we lived in the same town, and he was pretty close, and I visited him, and I still remember his big brother was setting up a projector, and you know what he was playing on that projector? Minecraft. He was playing Minecraft, and he had found a mod that must have still been 2000 and... That was 4th grade. I was 9 years old, so that must have been actually 2011 or early 2012, maybe. And he was playing Minecraft. He installed like a 3D mod that made it so that you could play it with 3D glasses, and he was bitterly disappointed when the experience was just horrible and not worth it at all. And yeah, that was, I remember that was the generation of Minecraft where you could place ladders on glass. I remember that because that's the structure that he was using to demonstrate the 3D effects, which didn't work properly because it was glass and half of the textures were transparent. and half of it wasn't, and the 3D effects were trippy as heck and did not work properly. So that was like my first ever real interaction with Minecraft, now that I think of it. And then, like, I went on to, well, in Germany we already call it high school. We don't differentiate. In Germany, basically, you finish first through fourth grade, which is the equivalent of like primary school here. And then after that, you go on to a weiterführende Schule, so a continued educational school. There's 3 different schools for that in Germany, and essentially you get recommended one of them when you finish primary school, depending on your grades. That system is being abolished because basically heavy bias exists between students of the different schools. They were originally meant to be geared towards different, like, career paths, but nowadays, basically because of the academic grade system, people started looking down on some of them. So that's being abolished. Anyway, so when I got into weiterführende Schule, I made friends with another kid who was really into Minecraft. And we were both really into Minecraft. And whenever I visited him, we would play the game together and he'd show me the mods he'd installed and like the new content updates. And I wasn't able to play Minecraft at the time. I begged and begged my parents to get me the game for my laptop, because I had a laptop at that age. My parents were great. But also, it wasn't like an expensive good laptop. It was a really cheap, small laptop that could run Microsoft and nothing more than that. And to be fair, that was perfect for a child of that age, right? I was able to write. I used that laptop to write stories and to write short stories and short prose and poems when I was at that age. But it couldn't run Minecraft, and I was so disappointed. Because basically that meant that I wasn't going to be able to play any games, especially not Minecraft, for a really long time. So whenever I was at his place, we'd play the game more or less together. One of us would actually play the game and the other would look over their shoulder. And that's mainly how I interacted with Minecraft. And then obviously Minecraft started trending pretty heavily. I moved away to a different school for 7th and grade and going on, but it's technically still the same school system, just in a different town. And yeah, the game started trending pretty heavily, and we would do stupid shit like ask each other Minecraft trivia in the hallway, and I was so good at it. Because the thing is, you have to see, I came from an academic family. The way I interacted with things was learning about it. I didn't know a different way to interact with anything. And I couldn't actually play the game, so the way I would learn about the game would be by watching YouTubers playing it. I would watch Hunger Games and Spleg, and I knew all the ways to win in theory. And I could look at a stack of items and immediately calculate what the best, like, use of those items for the scenario was, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I know exactly by heart the amount of diamonds needed for a full set of armor and tools and weapons, right? Nonsense like that. That was my way of interacting with the game back then. And yeah, Minecraft was like really, I loved it, but I couldn't play it for a really long time. And then finally, hallelujah, around the end of 8th grade, my father finally set up a computer in our office at home. He hadn't done so before, but it was becoming increasingly apparent to him that we needed one as a family. I also needed access to a computer. He still mostly used his laptop, but his laptop was starting to break down. So at that point, he finally agreed to set up a home computer, and hallelujah, the game that we had bought a solid 3 years prior, so that I could play it, I could finally play the game. And I swear to God, so I did. Um, those summer holidays, that year, the summer holidays between 8th and 9th grade, were the first summer holidays where I could actually play video games. I say video games, a video game. I could play Minecraft, nothing else, nothing besides that. Because the computer still wasn't very good. It wasn't powerful enough to play Overwatch, which I bought that summer and didn't know that my computer didn't meet the minimum spec requirements for, because I didn't know computer specs. And yeah. But yeah, those summer holidays, I sat down with friends and I basically just spent the entire holidays playing Minecraft. If you dig the internet enough, my buddy Terexon from back then, I met him at that school, probably still has recordings of us playing the game. Because we uploaded them as YouTube videos, which were cringy as all hell. And holy shit, I still remember my classmates found those videos and they tried making fun of us, or at least me, for it. Terexon had moved away at that point. But like, for the most part, we were getting to that age where people were starting to be kind of reasonable, and they were like, I mean, so people wouldn't react like, haha, look at them playing Minecraft, look at them playing Minecraft and uploading it to the internet. They were just like, I mean, the quality is not great, but like, we're kids. Like, yeah, it's not gotta be great. Which is, it's really funny to me how that went. But yeah. So we spent the holidays playing Minecraft. Is basically what all of this is winding down to. And to be fair, those were the greatest summer holidays of my life. It's okay, here's the thing, right? I'm turning 20 this year. It's still so weird to me that I'm not going to have summer holidays again in my life. Like, that hasn't registered yet with me, you know? I'm done with school. I have been done with school for 2 years now. I'm 19 already. But it still feels so natural, you know? And I guess that's probably gonna change over the years, and I'm probably not even gonna notice the change until it's done. But it's weird. Today's kind of a lonely day. Nobody's in chat. None of my friends are online. I guess it's just a very IRL kind of day. I mean, I spent the entire day offline, pretty much. Which I'm not used to anymore at this point. It's kind of weird. And then there's also the things I actually need to take care of, but like, they take so much time and effort, and I don't wanna... I want to lie in bed and not do anything for a little bit. And I have a headache and I don't know why, and everything sucks. Have we reached lethal height yet? I feel like this should be lethal height, right? Wouldn't it be funny if rain could like actually create pools of water and this hole just slowly started flooding because it doesn't have any like like outlets for water? I'm only now realizing how remarkable it was that earlier when I picked up a piece of cobblestone after my pick broke, it went into my hand slot, right? Because basically that means that the pickaxe breaking perfectly aligned with one of the stacks in my inventory being full. Oh goodness. That gave me half a fucking heart attack. Holy shit. I heard the spider and I was like, it can get down here, can't it? And then I look up and it just drops on my fucking face. Holy shit. No. No thanks. I'm just a happy little mining robot girl. Oh look, another spider. Let's hope it doesn't see me. At least the mine's starting to render some coal now. Better than the nothing it's been rendering so far. I mean, I need coal as well. It's pretty abundant since the veins are so large, but I'm not gonna turn it down for sure. I feel like we've kind of reached death height, haven't we? Let's hop down. If we die, we can sleep. If we don't die, then we eat, heal up, and keep going, I guess. God, the weather is annoying, though. Like a constant sound in my ear. Yep, nowhere near. Barely more than halfway there. I'm gonna go use the restroom, chat. Alright chat, I'm back. And you know what? I just figured out why I had a headache. Basically, I spent the last, roughly 6 hours actively busy doing things. And I was so focused on doing those things, mostly cooking and before that training, that I forgot to use the restroom. And I just completely suppressed that. And I legitimately didn't realize until I just went to take a fucking piss, and suddenly my body was like, ah, finally, yes, you're not dizzy anymore. I mean, I still feel a little lightheaded, but like, oh my god. Everything is so much better. I really feel like the human body should have like a little built-in blinking red sensor, red light when one of the sensors starts hitting critical, like a car, you know? Because like I'm sitting here freaking out, why am I dizzy, why am I dizzy, why am I dizzy? And it's like, oh, I didn't use the restroom in the last 8 hours. So here's the thing, right? My brain has just kind of been idle for a couple of seconds, and I've been thinking about this thing, right? Here's the thing, the YouTube game has a very clear meta. That's something I realized just thinking about it. Like, take for example Hermitcraft, right? Hermitcraft, by the way, I love their content. Don't get me wrong, I watch pretty much all the hermits in my free time, and it's just... oh, it's so fun. It's so entertaining, and like... even in the worst case, I kind of just like having it on in the background. Just because it's so soothing as well. So this is nothing against them, but something I realized, right? For them, the more content they put out, the better. And really, live streams are for content creators like them, that have a way to guarantee that people will actually be watching those live streams. Because like with Hermitcraft, as viewers, we want to interact with the world. We want to get into the Hermitcraft world as much as possible. But we only really get to interact with it, we only really get to see it through that little window that is the YouTube videos that the hermits upload. So, for them it makes sense to pump out as much content as possible, to live stream, because that way people get to watch for much longer and really get to interact, and people will be there to interact, right? But then for someone like me who doesn't make videos, doesn't have an ongoing upload schedule, doesn't have any ongoing series off the live stream, live streaming ironically doesn't actually make it that much sense, because, well, what compelling reason do people actually have to watch my stream? I'm one Minecraft content creator, which, let's be real, Minecraft content creators on YouTube are a dime a dozen. And I'm not even editing my videos down. I mostly just walk into a live stream and then you have me sitting here digging a hole for like, what? Collectively across the last couple episodes of my live stream, it's probably been 3 hours so far, maybe, that I've put just into digging this hole. I mean, look at the amount of cobble that's accumulated just today. In what, 40 minutes maybe? It's kind of insane, right? So yeah, I feel like people don't really have much of a compelling reason to even watch my stream, for example. Gosh, can I clear up this goddamn weather? I swear to God, the rain is getting on my nerves so much. I cannot. Okay, fine. I'm turning it down then. Yeah, that's much better. So we've got the quarry over there. And we have the stable, we have my house, we have the blacksmith shop behind, which I kind of want to do a little bit of work on maybe, but I don't know what exactly. I guess I could just build out these wooden bits a little more to just make it look a little more like it's chopped down trees, right? Like that, flop. What would make sense? I guess if I had Soak Touch, just putting down some ores would already help. Like just some ores in the corner, a little bit of iron. Something like that. But that's also just internal. Externally, is there something I could do to make this place look a little more good? I guess between now and the next stream, I should look at like some like actual blacksmith shops for references. Fuck you too, Minecraft. Holy crap. Like the entire time that I'm actually out under the sky with my volume turned up just mining because I'm like, it'll stop soon enough. It just doesn't stop. And then the second I step out and I finish with my mine and I'm like, okay, that's gonna be that for now. It just stops raining. Holy crap. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? I like digging. I'm gonna keep digging. But what I'm gonna do now, I think, is I'm gonna partition out a little section of land here that we're gonna flatten out in order to build a fisher's hut on it. So we're gonna stick with the natural shape of the land, kind of, a little. And then that we're just gonna fill in with some land. Flatten this off a little to make it look less rough, I guess. And then we can... Let's see, how do we want to shape this? We're gonna have to cut through a lot of ground over here. So I'm thinking maybe we dig in right here. Like so. This is a pretty long distance of just straight. Let's fill in a couple blocks here and go around them. There goes the shovel, but we've pretty much got our lay of the land here. Because basically from there we can just kind of fill it in along here. And then go across over here. And obviously we need to fill in the water with soil. But then beyond that, I think it's pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. So let's make 2 shovels, because I predict I'm gonna go through more than 1 iron shovel doing all of it. I guess I could go with stone again. I should probably save the resources and go with stone. Actually, forget like a fisher's hut. I don't want to do a fisher's hut. I'm gonna do a boathouse. There's a bunch of little actual usable boats in it. I do not have cobble here. I do, however, have a single stone shovel, so that's nice. Alright, let's get to terraforming this piece of land here, I guess. Hey there, Mr. Creeper. Do you reckon you could maybe hop up this hill and like blow up right up here, maybe? Thank you. See, creepers aren't bad. They're not evil. They're just trying to help, and they just don't know how. Alright, and then also I'm gonna have to chop this out because that's just gonna look grotesque. I have to say though, I like doing all of this stuff on stream. I do get a lot more respect for what actual Minecraft YouTubers do. Because, like, I know a lot of YouTubers use plugins and stuff, and the whole did some off-screen mining thing is a joke as well, but, like, you know. Even if you do some off-screen mining and you have, like, a world edit plugin or something, all of that stuff, plus the editing and recording, all of that, it's still really impressive. I could never. Fuck. Alright, stop jumping, stupid. Okay, and in here I just fill in the top layer of water. Instead of right above the water, we're just filling in the actual water over here. Is it just a current Minecraft world generation thing that there's so many like lakes and underwater water and under like the water caves, or is it just the seed? Because I genuinely don't know, but I'm a little confused at it because it do be a lot. Okay, how do we do this? Let's just start attacking this where it makes sense. In the flats. And move up from there. Well, at least we have a nice little terraforming project here. I have to say, terraforming is really fun to me because I didn't do that much in the past. I'm kind of surprised that we've gone to the 3rd episode and I still haven't found diamonds. I guess I should probably get on that, huh? But like, mining is so boring as well. Terraforming is so much more fun because it's so different. No, but it's more visually interesting than just a drab stone of the strip mine, you know? Here's the thing, right? Minecraft is really interesting to me because of the way the world works in this game. Like, have you ever thought about how dirt is technically a finite resource? Because, well, the world does have essential borders. Like, the closer you get to the world edge, more or less, the more you get like generation errors, and then eventually it just stops generating properly, right? And so, dirt is technically finite. I mean, there's more dirt or blocks in a world of Minecraft than you can probably ever count. But it is a finite resource. That amount can't be expanded unless you go into creative mode. And that's so funny to me in a weird way. Dang it, I'm gonna have to actually do some underground terraforming. I'm gonna have to dig down as well. I can't just keep digging perpendicular like this. I'm gonna have to actually remove stone. Okay. I feel like that's not bad. Freehand terraforming. Because that always works so well. It's not too bad either, though. Like, this is fine. I'm okay with this. It's gonna need some extra work cleaning up the stone in the ground, though. And we've got a huge section of dirt to remove. Like, this is a whole asshole. Alright, let's go bring the dirt to the quarry, because it makes sense. And I guess we'll switch to stone now, because I don't want to burn the rest of my iron on this. I want to keep enough so I can make myself a pick and mine diamonds. So we're getting real tight on resources now. I'm doing way too much terraforming and way too little actual building. And also way too little actual mining, but hey. I'm mining and crafting. I remember last time I talked about where I'd want to put a boathouse, because in this direction is the snow biome, so it doesn't really make that much sense. But in a way, I feel like it still also makes sense to have the boats passing through the village. So I think it's okay to put a boathouse here. Worst case scenario, we can make like little lamp floats, like little floats that have torches on them as if to clear the way for the boats. I think that makes sense. It might even be a little bit of, like, it might even be a little cute. We can do that, totally. And otherwise just, I don't know, magma blocks underwater or something to keep the ice from staying there. I guess the soulsing is a little more comfortable if we just start working our way down from the top a little bit. One second, I'm tabbing out for a moment. Because I only just realized that I'm not even monitoring my actual stream at the moment. Like, my stream could have cut out any moment and I wouldn't have known. And in all fairness, it wouldn't have been a huge loss. Because all I'm doing is terraforming at the moment, but... We're finally making some progress. Look at that. We've taken care of like the upper levels. So from this point on, it's always just gonna be 2 blocks high. Yay. I am legitimately dizzy right now. You know, I'm just gonna finish terraforming this and then I'm gonna go have a nap. I've been sleeping way too little recently as well. Like, I woke up at 8:30 today, couldn't get out of bed until 10, and then I went to the gym, right? So, like, I went to sleep at, like, 3 last night, because, I don't know, reasons, my brain wouldn't let me sleep sooner than that. Well, that's the last of my stone shovels that I have at the moment, so let's go get more. I'm running across the land, doing dumb shit because I'm dumb. How many shovels is it reasonable to make? Let's make some extra chests as well. So I'm gonna make one chest for here valuables and one just miscellaneous dump. And back to terraforming. Honestly, I could have just cut through here, couldn't I? Honestly, I can still do that. Nothing's stopping me, and it's just gonna be nicer. I want to make the whole thing the whole area just a little less harsh, you know? A little softer. And larger flat open areas like this help with that, I think. That's gonna be a lot of pickaxe work. Ugh. What is up with squids and swimming onto land and dying there? That's not even a half slab, that's a full block. Not like the farmland I have over, well, at my farms. Okay, let's go sleep before monsters spawn. The creeper earlier may have been helpful, but another one would just be annoying, so let's sleep. Oh, I'm so tired. Holy shit, Jot. Oh. I'm really starting to have some trouble focusing on the game at this point. And it's a game, like it neither needs a lot of focus nor is it difficult to focus on it. But I'm legitimately having some trouble with that now. Oh, leave me alone. I just want to finish the stupid terraforming section over here so we can get to building the boathouse eventually. I'm probably gonna have to work on the river as well. Just terraforming the land that the boathouse is going to stand on isn't going to be enough for us to actually build a pier here. Okay, so we're done with the diggy part. Now we're gonna have to do the mine part. I'm not gonna say no to coal either at the moment. I'm short on pretty much all resources, so I'll take what I can get. Alright, now to fill in this massive hole we've just dug up in the ground again. life was so simple when I would just plant houses, plant trees, chop off the tops of them to build houses into crowns, and build massive, like, oh dear. Oh my god, my entire computer froze up for a second. That's not good. But yeah. Oh no. Okay, I think Strembeck. Good. But yeah, takes me back to the simple days when I just plant a birch tree and just use it as a base to start building in it, build ladders up it, because back then monsters couldn't climb, and use that as a foundation to build a massive branching house into the sky that was just birch wood, nothing else, maybe some glass panes, and just massive, like packed to the top, full of everything, no reasonable structure to it, and basically once you've gotten up in it, you were lost, and the only way down was to jump. Good old days. So we've now got a nice flat surface to build a house on. That bugs me. I want to remove that hill, but I don't want to do more terraforming. I really don't, and I won't, but at least not today. But maybe in the future we chop through the land and just completely remove that entire section all the way into the snow biome. Might be fun to like have different heights on either side of the ravine, you know what I mean? Like accentuate it even more, but it wouldn't work because the ravine has the pattern of the stone. The thing is, I want to practice terraforming as well. Like you can see, I've been doing a lot of like essentially freehand outlining on the terraforming part of the builds, and I think it's not bad. But I also think it needs some work, so that's why I'm doing so much of it, because it's something that I'm having fun improving at the moment. I'm sorry, chat. I'm gonna go take a nap. I need some sleep. So, thank you very much for watching my stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, even though I don't have a camera on, even though I'm just playing Minecraft solo, single player, vanilla. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, have a good time. I'm Stardust, you're Stardust, we're all Stardust, and I'll see you next time.